Hi, I wanted to share a video with you, a warning about the bank that I used to belong to for 20 years, Chase. I was with them since Washington Mutual turned into Chase, so that's how long, about 20 years. Um, what happened to me is so insane, and I'm still shocked, and I'm in so much stress because of it, and it's just insane. Okay. I received a refund check from my insurance for all the medication I'm on because they had been overcharging me. So it was one of those type of refund checks. I deposited it through the app because it's hard for me to get out of the house being disabled. And I figured I knew it would, since it's not a regular check for me or regular automatic deposit like my social security, so I knew it would go to hold. I knew it was going to be on hold. I had about $300 in the bank as it was, and when I was at my doctor's appointment trying to pay a bill, it didn't go through, so I was really confused. But I told him, oh, I just deposited a check, it maybe for some reason it's tied it up even though I have enough in the bank for this. So we left, and I said, oh, I'll try again in a few days. So we went back, and it was declined again. I was like, what? So we went to the bank and found out that my whole account was on hold. It had restrictions, but the restrictions were really everything. I couldn't do anything. Nothing could go in or out. So the funds I already had, they were keeping from me. They wouldn't even give me them at that spot. The employee I talked to that day was on the phone with the guys higher up and found out, oh yeah, it's restricted because of that check. But we were there for a long time, and supposedly it became unrestricted. Like, he helped me get my account back after seeing what happened, because it's just like it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you put a hold on the whole account because of a deposited check for a customer who has no history of this type of thing? It has been there for so long, and like I said, they could see always my social security coming in. So I was just really confused. But we left, and I think it worked for a couple of days, and then I was getting they never notified me through email or even a text that I'm set up with, but I would get weird texts, and I'm like, this is weird. So after I tried paying the bill the second time, it's been like 3 weeks now. I have no money. I don't have any access to my money. They're holding it from me. Chase, no one ever reached out to me. And both of the employees we talked to at Chase, my mom and I, seemed a little confused too, because it's not your typical situation. But this time I had all the paperwork. I had the letters from the bank, the letters from my insurance company with the check on there, and then brought that all in so that they could see. And the lady that helped me got back on the phone with them, and she had the proof of everything that was going on right there, but the person didn't, that wasn't good enough. And so by the end of this day, oh, and by the way, I had been on the phone for like an hour and a half with the insurance company to tell them what was going on, and said that they returned the check. And at this time I didn't know my whole account was shut down, but it took so long because they were confused. So I told them that too, and all the paperwork and the proof, and somehow they decided to completely shut my account down this time, because before it was just restricted, on hold, I couldn't do anything with it, but I still had an account. And they said that so my social security money that was coming in, because that was also, it should have been there, and it's always prompt, the schedule for it, and they the stupid high up guys said that we couldn't verify the check, and they kept saying this because it didn't have a phone number underneath their name, which, hello, Google, this is a major insurance company. Google the damn thing. It's easy to find out. Like, come on. So I was told that, because I told them I already had another check on the way, and I was told that, well, it'll probably be rejected again. You could take it to Wells Fargo because that's who they bank with. And she said, but I don't know if they'll accept it because it's doesn't, not being able to verify it because of missing the phone number. Like, come on, get a grip. It's ridiculous. But that's all I can really do now because, as I said, by the end of this conversation, they decided, oh, let's completely shut her down. I'm not allowed to open any more accounts with Chase because fraud. And then my mom's like, they're doing fraud on you. They're holding your money hostage for no reason because they don't want to do their job, I guess. And it's just like, I can't get around that well. And I thought, well, if I could ask friends for help, I'm like, wait, I don't have a bank account now. I have no way to start one because they're holding all my funds. It's been a nightmare, and the stress is just, my mom's gotten some of my medications for me. But now with things bouncing back, like my phone bill, that bouncing back, they want me to pay an additional $50 on top of my normal balance, and before the next bill's even due. And then if that bounces back, it's going to be the same thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but with all my bills, it's really stressful. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a total shit show, and they shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. So I just wanted to warn you that your bank can pull any kind of shit at any time, just kind of like with Wells Fargo did with Wendy Williams, holding all her money from her. And that always worried me, because I'm like, if they could do that to celebrities, what can they do to us? And now I'm finding out. I am finding out. So it's just a waiting game right now. I'm waiting to receive the new check from the insurance company and cross my fingers that Wells Fargo will take it. They should, because if that's the company they work with. But I need that, or I need Chase to send me my funds, because they don't know how long it's going to take. Just when the account closes, we'll send you a check, and then if your Social Security comes in, that'll be included in that, which, hello, it better be. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know. I'm so stressed out. I can't afford to file a lawsuit. So it is what it is, and just know that this can happen to any of you at any time. And even if I deposited that check inside the branch, they would have deposited it, but then just like it did to me, they would have pulled it back and returned it to whoever wrote it. So, because they, when they hold checks anyways, they're not going to just give you the cash. So it still would have happened even if I deposited it inside the branch. So it's just, I don't know, sorry to repeat myself. I am so stressed out. But yeah, share this. I don't have Twitter because it's so toxic and negative that just don't want that. So I don't know, just share it around so people can be aware that what can happen to them, and out of nowhere, for no reason. It's quite scary. So yeah, please just share it around, let everyone know. Hold them accountable.